Hey there guys, it's Expedition, and today's commentary slash criticism is about CreepyPasta, or should I say drama, about about me. So this CreepyPasta is called We Deleted You. It's about me, named Edelin. I don't know what that means, but whatever. Expedition, you dumb fuck. That's deleted spelled backwards. I know, I was joking. So let's start with Edelid Origins, which was pretty much just an origins. I'm going through the timeline, okay? So this unknown man that works at Nintendo and has a coworker named Henry. He was a strange man, and most of his co-workers didn't know him well. During the Wii's production, he was acting weird, like coming to work at late and glared at people. Now I know what some of y'all are thinking. This ain't that bad. Wait, just chill. So the Wii was about to launch, and Henry DOS version 2, pretty much like the extreme version. So this man was concerned about man's friend Mike was pulling a Bakugo. Henry was gets a Wii and dies. People panicked like the toilet paper pandemic. So I'll explain how he dies by trying to plug in a cord and he got electrocuted. This death could have worked. Like maybe he spilled beer because he said that he was drinking beer during he was playing the Wii, and that could have killed him. Also, there's a scene where the manager cusses, and a manager wouldn't cuss. That causes them their jobs. And that's all for We Deleted the Origins. Literally, all the gut man says is that I hope whoever gets this Wii doesn't come across the me. Also, some scary, spooky things happen to the TV because horror. But anyway, now it's time for the We Deleted You trilogy. So this starts off with our pussy-ass bitch main character, Kyle. He'd probably drink some Monster Energy drinks now. Kyle explains how 2006 was when
a year that the 7th generation of game consoles released. Some may think that 2006 was the best year of gaming, but to me, it exists as a painful memory. One that will just not go away.
Nita, I never heard of that trick before. But whatever. So he talks about when he was 6 and he got a Wii for his B-Day, and exclaims is what I meant. I'm not good at talking.
It open. Wow, a Wii! Thanks, Dad! I said.
Dog. Anyway, so I thought this was scary when I was like, I don't know how. So he sets it up, the Wii, with his dad. Kyle wanted to play.
I was going to play Wii Sports, but something else caught my eye. The Me channel. So I opened that up instead.
Hold up. Okay, I'm gonna go to the animation scene. Alright, camera, move to the animation, okay? Okay? Alright, got ya. Thank you.
Oh, it's just you. Let me talk, dog. No. You wanna fight? Yeah, I wanna fight. Let's go, dog. Ah.
So, after he sees Edelin, he deleted them and made himself. He made himself as a me, yeah. He played bowling and saw Edelin, and
it was him. So I quit Wii Sports and went back to the Me channel. But before I could delete Edelin, a dialogue box appeared saying, "Why are you trying to delete me?" I started getting creeped out, and I spoke out. What do you mean? I said. I didn't think it would have hurt me, but strangely it did.
Orderly, you see now why it's bad? Want to see the picture that he's shown? Want to see the picture, the image? Okay, I'll show you the image. I'll show you. Look at this. Ah, it's so spooky. I literally shitted bricks. Oh my god. So he snitched on his dad, on the Wii. He snitched as dad. So, yeah, he snitched as dad. And the Wii was magically normal. Wow.
I
Wowee.
was so scared that I clicked the home button and ran to my dad. He was on the phone, so I waited for him to finish. Dad, there's something wrong with my Wii, I said in a scared voice. I led my dad to the living room and I turned off the home menu. And surprisingly, it looked normal. My dad said I was probably just playing too much and that I should take a break. So I did. I pressed the home menu button again and took a 15-minute break.
Oh my god. So it ends with Kyle no longer able to open the Me channel. If he did,
I tried to get back into the Me channel, but every time I did, a dialogue box appeared saying, "We deleted you."
There it is! There it is!
shut up. So now it's time for the sequel. So this starts off with fuckboy Kyle telling us the day again. And that his friend was here, Nathan. They chat as they go upstairs, and Nathan says,
"Dude, you have a Wii?" he said with excitement. "Why didn't you tell me?"
They play, and this is where the bad spookiness I ever seen shows. I'll just show you the clip.
"Well, what's going on?" Nathan asked me frightfully. "I'll explain later, just sit down and let me handle it," I replied. Nathan sat down on the couch, and just when he did, the text changed, saying,
"Didn't you know your me is coming to visit?"
What do you mean?" I stuttered. The text changed again, saying,
"The me you created. He should be here any moment."
The dialogue box disappeared and something happened that I never thought would happen. My me came. He fell from the top of the screen and landed on the ground, and Edeled disappeared. I was happy to see my me again, but when he got up, I was shocked. He looked extremely pale. His eyes were bloodshot red. He was covered in blood and stains, and he was wobbling, as if he was struggling to keep his balance. But the most disturbing part was when I heard my me whisper, "Help me." I backed away from the screen and Nathan was literally shivering. I tried to close the me channel again and Edeled appeared. And then a dialogue box appeared saying,
"Leaving so soon? You haven't even got to see me up close yet."
The dialogue box disappeared and the camera zoomed into my me. And when it was successfully zoomed in, I saw my me crying as he was struggling to stand. I felt bad for him. After a couple seconds, Edeled walked on screen with an axe. He walked over to my me and pushed him over. My me fell onto the ground and cried even more. Edeled put his foot on my me to restrain him. My me kicked and squirmed in a failed attempt to escape. "You get away from him!" I yelled. Edeled looked at me and a dialogue box appeared saying,
"Oh, I'll get away from him once he's dealt with."
The dialogue box disappeared and Edeled looked back at my me, who was crying and out of breath from squirming. My eyes widened as Edeled raised his axe and swung it at my me's legs, chopping them off. Blood came pouring out of my me's legs and began squirming in pain, as if he was trying to call for help. Edeled raised his axe again and paused for a moment. I looked back at Nathan and he was on the verge of crying. I told him to go in my room so he wouldn't have to see this. He nodded his head and ran to my bedroom and shut the door. I turned my head back to the TV and Edeled swung the axe at my me's neck, decapitating him. Blood began spewing out of his head and neck, and I was done at this point.
So now apparently Nathan is a little bitch, and freaking I don't know how, but Kyle Kyle is now a man after he was originally scared by something not happening, like a little misunderstanding or whatever. So somehow now he's scared of that. Now he's a man now? That makes no sense. Also, this is edgier than Kiss in the Shadow Hedgehog game. But now let's go on to number 3. Number 3 starts off with a date. And yay, another date. Ooh. And Kyle, being a man, got himself a Wii U from his job. But every time he hears the word Wii, he gets PTSD. Let me show you some evidence.
I think of that me that traumatized me all those years ago. I actually got a new Wii in 2010 with some allowance money, and luckily, that me didn't appear on it. I had fun with the Wii, but whenever I picked up a Wii remote, I felt scared. Scared that the me would appear once again. I'm talking about Edeled.
First off, how do I put it? It's a fucking me. So fast forward, he puts the SD card in his computer, and
I whispered to myself as I took a deep breath. I inserted the SD card into the slot and nothing happened. I sighed in relief. I opened the File Explorer and clicked on the SD card and gained access to the Wii system files. There were files like game data, system memory, and lots more. I clicked on system memory, and one result came up and it read, edeledmechannel.exe. I didn't think I would be able to find something related to Edeled so quickly. The file was an executable file, so I was kind of hesitant to click on it. However, I then realized that I had a part-time job working for my local grocery store. So if anything happened, I could just save up and buy a new laptop. I clicked on the file and the screen went black. It was...
Second of all, if you say that you have knowledge on system memory, if you have any knowledge, the system memory will not be on the SD card. It will be on the Wii's flash memory, nor it uses .exe files, but .wad files. You can use those on an emulator. So fast forward some more, and a Wii's deaf, whatever, a Mii's deaf or whatever, I don't know. Just show the clip.
And then he disappeared. After he disappeared, loud grinding noises played, and Edeled's face would appear for about a split second every few seconds. And after about 7 seconds of this, my computer blue screened. I was frozen, to say the least. My brain was trying to comprehend what just happened. What was this hallway, and what was Edeled trying to teach me? I eventually got my computer to restart and it worked normally. And I eventually pieced together what was going on in that video. It took me a while, but I believe I found an answer. You see, a me being deleted is basically the equivalent of having a terminal cancer or incurable sickness. So they are sent to the hallway where they are hooked up to the life support machines to live out the remaining time they have left. And at the end, the me's get taken off life support and they die. It is a painful death, but Edeled is the only me in existence who knows how to recover from the sickness and get back to the me channel. But he doesn't know how to stop the pain. That's what he was trying to teach me. He wasn't trying to be scary, but instead tried to teach me a lesson. It's just that violence and aggression is the only way he knows how to do it. In the end, I never found out Edeled's origins. I never knew how he was made or what his motives were. But I think that it's best.
Well, that's dumb. But speaking of dumb, now too, we deleted you Sam edition. Yay, woohoo, yeah, woo, and more of cancer, yay. Like I said, while we're waiting for the oven to make the commentary, let's go to Sam's story or whatever. It turns into a drama show, and Ella dies. Oh, really? Dang. So, since this was short, let's go to Conversations with Edeled. Only one episode. What about Icy Pie? What did he do then? After Conversations with Edeled. He made 5 songs. 2 creepypastas, 6 gameplays, 1 episode of Bad Creepypasta Chronicles, 2 shitposts, 2 teasers, and 5 original videos. Frick. Oh, oh god, okay, hold up. Expedition. Why should I watch this channel now if you just explained to me one of his most popular series and why it's terrible? Now, these 12 bad creepypastas, yes, 12. There's 2 more, not We Deleted You. There's one called Habits, and another one called Tomodachi that were actually deleted. But iCpy has some good ones, like Never Played the Virtual Boy for over 15 minutes, Why I Got Rid of My Amazon Echo, Profile Corruption, One More Game, Kung Fu Dancing, and the best one, Substitute. These are freaking good, freaking piece of creepypastas. Like, these are actually really good. iCpy, you're doing pretty good, man. Like, Jesus Christ, even most people don't make creepypasta this good. But anyway, CreepyPasta, you're a nice person. I actually really like your content. Please don't bully me. And, yeah. Subscribe to iCpy. He's actually a really cool dude. See you guys later. Bye. And these are results of what I didn't like.